Alright guys, so two things. One, I finally figured out why the hell it's been dropping frames and lagging and everything in OBS so bad. Again, sorry about that, but well, it's one of two things. So while the game is running and while I'm driving or just in high levels of, you know, a lot of people and stuff like that, my GPU runs at just about, if not 100%, and that's just running the game. Running the game is about 85-90% in those areas, and then if you count in OBS and Audacity running as well, that's 100%. So, who the hell is this?
Stupid fucking gonk! You happy?
What's your problem?
You fucked everything up sideways! He doubted? Hesitated? We didn't get that damn boom!
Sorry, I guess.
I'll burn you to the fucking ground! Good luck ever finding another job!
I don't have problems finding a job. But it's also because I'm recording and having the recording go to my HDD, because the only SDD I have in my computer right now is you know, the internal one. Two things: one, you'll get your money. Two, go fuck yourself. See you, Rachel. Right now, no that. But I already have my new computer built and it's ready to go. I just need to set up my room for it. Got my new desk, got that ready to go. My old desk is, my girlfriend's gonna have it. Oh shit. But I did order a new SSD for this one, just a small 500 gigabyte, because my recordings, you know, after I edit them and everything, they go into a separate drive, so it shouldn't fill up.
Hey, ten cuidado!
Oh yeah, and there was a big old patch for the game. 1.1, so we'll go ahead and, you know, let's hope that doesn't cause any problems. I've heard there's a game breaking thing on it, but I've already passed the quest that happens on. And the other thing is I wanted to where's this? Resist? No, where's my armadillo? But we can get some we'll craft a bunch of them because we have a ton of crafting materials. I don't know why I didn't think about crafting a ton of them earlier. And these crit damages we will keep. Okay, so we can probably replace this one. And that one. And then this thing. Oh, we have no. So once we find maybe a. I really love that look though, just the bow tie. Maybe a legendary one of these. We can go ahead and do that. And this one. Go ahead and put the. Oh no, that's resist. Oopsie. There we go. Extra 119. Any pants? No. Unfortunately, the bully mod, we don't have any extras of those. And that one we don't need. This one, I don't think we're gonna need the oxygen. When the hell do we ever need? I don't know. We'll keep it, I guess. I don't even know what this is, but the bullet mod's just a little bit too good. So that puts us up to 1256. Oh yeah, we only have silencers.
Well, this is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
And I will still be playing like probably another 5 videos at the least until my new setup is fully done, so hopefully and bear with me until then.
Hey, V.
How you holding up?
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
Nice ride. Brand new?
Nope.
Not in a chatty mood, I see.
Not really. Sorry.
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Uh-huh.
First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News.
More dead politicians.
A
Just watch
routine
it.
roadside inspection led the NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene.
Continues to remain outside of NCPD jurisdiction.
1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2AA6244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054. The boy from the footage is LeVar Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot, he has not regained consciousness, making interrogation impossible. Please
This, Peter Pan. He an old case? You were looking for him?
Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk.
The NCPD
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Ah, Jesus. Randy's disappearance. You know anything else?
My sister and I don't get along that well. I don't know much. Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most.
And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonagle took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
I'm sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way. It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as PDs.
You got access to these dreams?
Not yet. They keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
Got a feeling this thing gonna end well for River. Not saying he'll die, I'm just, yeah. Actually, River, the thing we're doing
Got an
now.
appointment?
Not exactly. We'll go in together, but, not through the main entrance.
We're gonna break the law?
We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
Okay. It reminds me of the first season of True Detective, which was such a good season of the show. Engineering. Got a perk point. 20 for the last one of these. We just need quick hacking to go up. Get all the way up to 20. God. We're only at 13. Which we're almost at 14.
Okay, shouldn't be anyone inside. The lab's in the middle of an audit, so make all the noise you want.
How are we gonna find this brain dance?
Look for a room where they edit the dreams of autistic kids. Oh, and remember, Peter Pan's real name is Anthony Harris.
Five messages, security update. I'd like to remind everyone of the upcoming audit and changes in security. I'm willing to answer any immediate questions you might have. As you are aware, we've had complaints from the NCPD. I know.
They definitely don't store any BDs.
But we'll have to follow the new guidelines. There's no wiggle room on this at the time. TBD later. You will all get your new double verification access signatures. You will receive individual emails with the relevant details. No more of that reply. All funny business. Until then, continue your works as normal, of course excluding the day we have assigned for the audit. A small step for science, a giant leap for humankind. Good morning all. I would like to congratulate our very own Dr. Yawen Packard on the recent strides she has made in the field of pediatric autism therapy. Her individual work has paved the way for more effective therapy applications than the established behavioral methods teach, ESDM, and RDI, clearly surpassing all supportive methods, e.g. sensory integration, and and substantially building upon traditional approaches such as music therapy. I speak for all of us when I say we are extremely proud of Dr. Packard's scientific achievements, but also more importantly proud to see the huge inflow of warm letters from happy parents. Keep up the great work. Meditation work. heard the news. I just saw the email. I'm so sorry to hear they cut your project. If it's any consolation, I've tried to apply your methods in my personal time, and I feel like my creativity is on a whole other level. Seriously, I really hope this is just temporary and the reinstate the project. Though I've got bad feelings since Dr. Litch's departure, there just hasn't been the same support. Hang in there, Caroline. Don't lose hope. Important, all staff, please read. Dear team, I like to beat around the bush as much as the next guy, but I'm afraid I don't have the luxury this time. First off, you all remember that framed quote I used to have in my office? Never trust a person who's never tried to steal. Well, it seems someone took that sentiment too much to heart. Now, don't panic, it wasn't the quote that was stolen. It's safely at home. Rather, it appears the staff member has taken our neurotransmitter research files from the facility, and with the likely intent of selling them to a third party. As such, all lab employees will be required to take a polygraph before leaving the facility, led by our own Dr. Al Tolliver. If Al finds anything troubling from your test, the next course of action would be termination. Legal action or both. No jokes. I mean this in all seriousness. Let me emphasize. Do the polygraph before leaving work. Then you're free to get in your naps, showers, lap dances, or whatever it is you people do in your off hours. Have a pleasant day. This week's audit. Dear all, as many of you know, this week's audit is simply a formality. We are required by law to periodically evaluate current laboratory safeguards for effectiveness and future modernization efforts. Remember that this audit is as beneficial for the city's bookkeeping as it is to keep you and your research safe. We're all playing for the same team here. Please just treat this as a mandatory day off. Got files, a novel phobia, fear of the something. In recent years, the list of commonly feared numbers, such as 4, 13, and 66, has grown to now officially include the number 91. While the phobias of other numbers have origins well studied by science, e.g. tetraphobia derives from the fact that the Chinese words for death and 4 sound similar, we can still hypothesize about the rise of 91. Patients afflicted by a phobia of the number 91 often complain of recurring nightmares, in which a giant countdown reaches 91 then suddenly stops. When they attempt to restart the countdown, it transforms into a bright yellow board with vermin crawling all over it. This shared experience has already spawned unproven conspiracy theories which, among other things, claim that the dreams are transmitted via either electromagnetic waves, the digitized minds of a mysterious netrunner sect, rogue artificial intelligences, or classified nanochips installed by Night Corps agents. None of these outlandish ideas contain a grain of truth, of course, so what is it that causes the phobia to manifest such intense reactions? That much yet remains unknown, but as so many scientists often claim, the truth is out there. So without full knowledge of the phobia's origin and its underlying factors, how can you treat it? Studies thus far have shown promising results for conditioning patients via induced dream states, in which the number 91 is inverted to the number 19. Although this method remains in clinical trials, experts are optimistic the 91% success rate will only continue to improve. That's kind of funny. Why is that, it's not really of use. I'm guessing they are the same. Yeah. Wait. No. No. LOL, and just remember not to mention our latest study to those MCP slug brains because they just wouldn't understand it anyway. Security updates. We've read that. A small step for science, a giant leap for humankind. Read that. All staff, please read. Read that. Project decisions for next quarter. Important. The following projects have been lighted to continue next quarter. Neurotransmitters and selective countermeasures in combating the effects of stress, cyberpsychosis, audiovisual stimulation, and autism therapy, limited environmental stimulation, as treated for antisocial behavior. We decided to suspend research into transcendental meditation. All those involved on the project will soon receive a more detailed report about the indefinite suspension and information regarding new project allocations. Crunch. Can't go in there. This is a bathroom. Oh, again, it got it. Outer Space, My Life in Orbit. We have read this. Read that a long time ago. How to prepare for an audit. Small step for science, important. Project decisions for next quarter. Melissa Roy latest research. Based on the latest research on the subject, it appears the patient suffers from relapses of antisocial behaviors. The recommended treatment approach is limited environmental stimulation and increased doses of neuroleptics. See treatment details and attachment. I'll remind you, this is not an isolated case, but a fairly common problem among members of MaxTech. The NCPD is pushing for more resources put into cyberpsychosis research, but our facility simply cannot accommodate an uptick right now. And a friendly reminder, please email your applications for overtime next quarter by no later than tomorrow EOD. The audit. Brain dance conditioning. Studies that use brain imaging methodologies have shown a progressive reduction in brain volume, but a swelling of the ventricular system and the volume of cerebrospinal fluid produced in people who suffer from cyberpsychosis. Other studies have found differences in the degree of cortical nerve cell depletion between stage 1 cyberpsychosis patients treated pharmaceutically and those who received brain dance conditioning. Increased loss of cortical nerve cells was detected in those using pharmaceutical treatment, from which it has been concluded that brain dance conditioning has a neuroprotective effect. This experiment's results should be taken into account when implementing brain dance conditioning methods in locations with minimal environmental stimulation present. That's about the number 91. That's the brain dance. Jeez. You read Kuzuma's email congratulating Yawen. Eugene must have been very pleased with her strides. I'm not surprised. I mean, she cozies up with that cop, then all of a sudden gets an NCPD contract. What a coinky dink, huh? Exactly. NCPD Anatomy of a Disaster. This won't be the kind of book that's full of eloquent phrases or elaborate metaphors. Oh, we read that. Okay, he's in there. Let's see. Came down, checked all those. Patient transported to hospital 18 minutes after suffering missile wound to the head. What? As the missile penetrated multiple brain layers, a temporary pulse cavity immediately followed. Due to rapid intervention, intracranial pressure was reduced and inflammatory damage to brain tissue was avoided. Despite successful intervention, the patient remains in a coma with estimated chances of waking at only 0.6%. In the event the patient does wake, likely complications may include paralysis in the right side of the body, vision impairment, speech impairment, and cognitive disorders. Estimated value for NCPD investigation near 0. That's the numbers phobia. Candles. Oh my god, really? A Death Stranding thing. This device simulates conditions, maintains the life of the BB, and detects BTs. Oh my god. I did, hear they added a bunch of stuff in the PC version of Death Stranding for Cyberpunk. Like, bike colors and stuff. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, can't go in that way for some reason.
No.
What? Symbols in dreams, electric sheep and unicorns. Alright. Wait, what? Six months. Security stalls. Project decisions. Important, all staff please read. This week's audits. Read all that.
Hey, River. Think I got it.
Found something?
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's case. Yoan!
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
And who might you be?
I'm calling the actual police.
Oh, wait here. Hear me out, please.
Seriously, River? You weren't in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here. and we have strict protocols.
Protocols? Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please. Get out now!
We can't leave without Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time. Out!
Damn it, Yawen. Who the fuck do you think you are? Remember your first med school exam? You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you. You don't know him well, do you? This man is a bastard.
River and I get along, we're friends. Hasn't let me down yet.
Huh. I thought us friends too.
Is that why you're refusing to help him out?
Harris's dream, BD. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like
Try
to...
audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
A favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. I mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
That lady, I mean, I get it, but the thing is, if you didn't get into this position an honorable way yourself, why not help this guy out? If it means maybe saving
Cops
somebody.
seem to like you. Careful this one doesn't start sending you out for donuts.
What? No, River's all right.
For a cop, you mean?
Not every cop's a bastard. Just like not every rocker boy's a narcissistic dickhead.
Dunno, V, you ever actually met a rocker boy who didn't fit that description?
All in all, no.
Need a push to the right direction? Data tracks are free to use in all Atlantic cities. Now available in the bathroom. Night City Hall reminds you that the District of Pacifica continues to remain outside of NCPD jurisdiction. Do not enter Pacifica under any circumstances.
Okay. Let me hear it.
So, got booted off the force.
Suspended. Mayor's death stank to high heaven. Inquest into, kicked under the rug. So I made a fuss.
Not worth asking how you feel about that.
Nope. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
You gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
That's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. Besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us? All things considered?
Yeah. These tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Sign me up. We find Randy, and we find the bottoms of a few bottles.
It'll be my pleasure. Alright, this is it. It's sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend. Time ago.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Where are we on the map? Okay. Kind of pretty far out there.
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
We've read that. Long return aftermath of the Great Nomad Tragedy. Most sources indicate that the governments of Peru, Brazil... Oh, we've read that.
River. You either got business with me or he's got my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't. You either got business with me or he's got... You either got business with me or he's got my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't. You either got business with me or knew about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here.
Greetings from depression. I was 15 years old, set to fail 4 of my classes at school, but I could barely get out of bed, much less drag myself to the bathroom and take a shower. At first my parents were worried, treating me gently, but after a few weeks their patience began to run out. And that's when it started. Snap out of it. Just go for a run, you'll feel better. Why don't you talk to your friends? Quit feeling sorry for yourself. What do you have to be sad about? Other people have it worse. Words that, even after 10 years of therapy, medication, a stint in a psychiatric ward, and many, many relapses of depression, still ring in my ears. Anywhere, anytime, every day. And they still cut just as deep.
If you didn't.
Review Bloody Bout 7. What went wrong? Just when we thought Macrowave was done putting out unfinished games, we get this piping hot plate of spaghetti code. Frankly, I don't even know where to begin. From the story mode, which feels like it was cobbled together from the half-baked ideas of 6 writers working in different time zones, to the non-intuitive tutorials, to the ridiculous lag that had me up making a fresh cup of coffee between each punch, and finally to the head-scratching localization foul-ups. Honestly, the dialogues make no sense in any language. What the hell were they originally written in? Swiss? Wouldn't be saying too much
You either
Swiss.
got business with me or news about my Randy. You either got business with me or news about my Randy.
Would you quit saying that over and over?
Joss, meet V.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Oh shit.
Randy's been taken.
Why didn't you call?
Joss,
Threw a blanket over the truth, like always.
Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma, being watched.
But where's Randy?
we're looking, Joss.
Here?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Why would we destroy stuff?
What's on your mind?
Think it's good she learned the truth.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Uncle River!
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your partner?
Just a friend.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you with dinner.
Go eat.
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around. I'll check the trash.
Drugs?
Let's not go there.
Society's fault.
Liberum Arbitrium Review. Nothing important or interesting to it.
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band.
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day.
Dear mother departs. The old die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November, at the darkest hour of the night, when dawn seems just as far off as a spring that will never return. They leave little behind, a small stack of last century's newspapers, a few chipped cups, clothes already smelling of the casket. Under their closed eyelids flits a muted kaleidoscope of memories, flashing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that, in its final moments, always seems to have been there, been far too short.
Locked. Know where the key might be?
Nope.
Expensive tech. Randy had to scratch.
You're joking.
Whoops.
chance Randy could afford hardware.
I want to find the key.
V, come here, could you?
Get high at home, we have red. Well shit, how are we supposed to open the thing? Oh.
Got some kind of key here. Real fossil.
We gotta get in. But I doubt anyone knows the
Some
password.
kind of game here. Shipping
Can you
code
crack
on
it?
it. Let me give it a shot.
Really?
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you?
9 messages, sorry. I meant to call, sorry. Spent half the day.
in a vehicle like that?
Spent half the day sitting in my.
Blockaded street. Shit, River. I remember
God
that
damn
day.
it.
He lives close to an old school.
Okay. Sitting in my Thornton, police had all of Watson blocked off and I was stuck in traffic for hours trying to cross town. I kind of live in an area where I used to go to school, but it looks all different now, so trying to find ways past all those jams made it easy to get all turned around. Hope you're not mad. Hey, no problem. I needed to help my mom anyways, etc., etc. Do you have anything else? Anything ready at your place? Almost. Thanks. I just want to say thanks. Guess in general I'm just holding
True angel
on
of
to
empathy, this guy.
the thought
huh?
that there are more people like me out there dealing with the same shit. Why are you helping us anyways? I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Worst of it was when my best friend died. Shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? Rare muscle disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was just no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help, he couldn't afford. Anyone who could help, he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have bought some super drug or a new body, or I don't know. Worse luck than the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyway, that's why I do want what I do. I couldn't help my best chum, but just maybe there are some people out in the world I can't help. Big trouble in Haywood. Hey, I hope you don't mind.
Figured out Randy's identity.
But I use my admin
Send him the
privileges
game
to
as a
find
present.
you in RL.
The one you
That
found in
is
his
your
drawer.
home address.
The same. Shipping code suggests the prick sent it from the Badlands.
Sorry, hope it's not too weird, but I had a good reason. There's a gift on its way. A game called Big Trouble in Haywood. You know it? Anyway, hope you like it. Have fun. Fucked up again. I'm toking again. I'm sorry, I don't know why I
This
keep
guy
doing it.
baited
I guess I'm
Randy
just
like
a
a
piece of
pro.
shit. You're a perfectly normal person, Randy. You're just like anyone with a organic heart. Still beating in their chest. Remember, I'm always here to talk to understand you, to help you. I know you'll recover from this, like you always have. Heart. Thanks for yesterday. The city from up on that tower looks so beautiful. Honestly, I felt speechless. Though maybe that's just because I don't love heights. Really, it was nice. But maybe next time I take you into the city, head to Japantown, grab a bite. You'll love it once you see it. And oh my god, the restaurant my aunt takes me to sometimes so Nova. Just let me know. Love you, cutie. Yeah, of course I had fun too. About this restaurant, we'll see. Not sure I'll have time. Hard to promise anything, so we'll see. Hey, you know you don't have to worry about Eddie's. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited to something nice for once. Love you. That was from Natalie to Brandy, so. The other ones are Anthony and Brandy, which are, of course, the kidnapper and kidnappee. What do you say? From Brandy to Anthony.
River, do you... Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
Tell you what, I think your site's really Nova. I think I'm ready to finally meet up in person. Same time and place you wrote before. Cause man, I just can't wait now. Yeah. That's right, same as we agreed. It makes me happy to hear you're happy. Just one tiny request. Delete that first email I sent, just in case. Don't want anyone sniffing around something that doesn't concern them. Family. I understand. I didn't have a normal family either. My mom died young and my dad, he just tried to give me a future. Wasn't easy though to make a living from the farm once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually it all just fell out beneath his feet. The cattle, the business, deep depression took his life. I tell you this so you know you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. The only real difference is it was nomads that stole your dad from you. And for me, it was corrupt corpse and their dirty money grabs. That's why I hide all my activity from Corpse, Trauma Team, and Biotechnica. Would be all over me in the second that they knew what I got up to. But I don't have to explain all that to you, Randy. You get it. I know you'll keep all this just between us Choombas. Stay strong, buddy. I know you got it in you. This is pretty fucked. This one's to Natalie.
Natalie must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
Hey Nat, check out the site. Drugs are bad. When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it. The hell is this? Some kind of cult? Like, how'd you even find this? Just cruising the net, doesn't matter. You alive? Hey, you won't answer my text, won't answer my hollows. Still alive, man? This is from Gail. I have a special delivery for you from a Valentino Choom of mine. You just gotta pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing, and I'm still holding it for you free of charge like some gonk. Do me a favor and answer because I'm starting to get pissed. Got files. ATT cart video. What the hell?
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
Yeah. Volume 1 of the Blades of Doom trilogy. Chapter 1, Ghost of Ancestors' Salvation. A silhouette of a giant female figure began to take shape among the ebb of the inky fog. By its long braid, the woman held a severed head, only one eye socket clearly visible. Decay had already long begun to melt the face's flesh, exposing the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the weary warrior. Come, kill me. I'm ready for death, she shouted with a cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. Black metal has produced countless charismatic characters, but the uniqueness of Aiden Burroughs, known also by monikers Noma and Balbereth, is perhaps in a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a fucking psychopath. When a person like Burroughs becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. There's no diminishing the lasting mark he's left in black metal, but even music more broadly, most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists and bands like Tainted Overlord, who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. Okay, so what was... Drugs are bad.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
Tony
A hidden
Shelton.
page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. I'm gonna be sick.
Good to see you, friend. Welcome to Tony's Haven, the place you've been looking for, the place where you can become the best version of yourself. Thanks to Tony. I live here with my friends. They come here because they were fed up with seeing their life go to waste, just like you. Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Get acquainted and stick around. Together we'll show those old farms what we're capable of. No idea what I'm talking about? Don't worry. I'll explain everything in good time, but it's time for you to decide. Do you want to remain a shadow of yourself or become the person you always dreamed of being? Come on down. Introduce yourself and stick around.
Jesus, River, this is fucked. Guy preyed on troubled kids. Made habit to target boys like Randy.
This is my fault. If I just paid more attention. Just talked with him more.
Hey, come on. You're not the one to blame here.
I know who you are. You're the boy that's been rejected by society, left to fend for himself, misunderstood by his family and deprived of real friends. I was once like you. You can stay here as long as you like because you just found your new home. I have a secret special treatment that'll not only get you back on your feet, but will also free up that weight from your mind and shoulders, make you limitless. Everything you need to bust out of your shackles, you'll find them in my haven. You'll become superhuman, resistant to sickness, strong, healthy, invincible. But before we do that, how about we get to know each other first? Shoot over a message to Anthony34 at ncity.drugsarbad.pub. Remember, you're one of the chosen ones. Files.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like. But the name's still there.
That name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp called something like that?
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Could try to pin Anthony's IP address. Got it. Afraid I can't do much more, though.
Perfect.
That cartoon, River. Could be what we've been looking for. You said yourself we needed something to get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite. Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
Dorian, please.
But it really tastes like boogers. Ugh, boogers.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
Looks like Randy knew his kidnapper. They were in touch.
Why would he do something like that?
You know him. Kids. Look for help in the wrong places.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
Now you? No bullshit. Don't look at my brother, just tell me. Will you find my boy?
River's a hell of an investigator. Randy's as good as found.
Won't give up until I do, Joss. Joss, you mind if he takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No? Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Of course I'll stay.
Yeah. Find your way all right?
Yup. Gonna hit the sack soon. Can't be easy raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story. This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk. Raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night. My husband was killed. The father of my children.
I'm sorry.
Randy changed. He locked up. Not to mention the other 2 I still had to raise. Life was rough with him and without him. Sometimes there's no solution.
How'd he die?
Thale de Caldos told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means. They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Let's, change the subject. Hang in there, Joss.
That's it? Come on now.
V, wake up.
Not done sleeping.
Yawin called. It worked. The cartoon. He's dreaming.
You got the BD?
Right here. Slot it in. Jack into the computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
That doc of yours is quick, not bad.
What's the matter with you, Anthony? I have to report this. I hope you understand that. This isn't normal behavior. Anthony, you killed Liam's turtle.
He was sick. He wouldn't eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
By injecting him with HGH? What were you thinking? Is this something your father taught you? Good people took you in, extended their trust. This is how you repay them? Your friend died. I understand. But that is no excuse.
Fuck you.
What did you just say? Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this. Your foster parents, too. I see. Like father, like son.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can't! He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
What in the hell?
We're back in Harris's school kid days. Huh, I recognize this shooting. It was a case study back at the academy. Give me a sec to check which school that was. Laguna Bend. Looks like the whole town got flooded in the 50s. Well, at least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that. Trophy. Old one. Dated from 2042. First place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can't! He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
Tony! Where you going now?
Harris looks even younger here. See that? Cow's sick, like the rest.
Come here!
Coming!
Got no way to ID him. Kid's father was a real hard ass.
Looks like a cattle bioscanner for checking vitals.
Tony, come here!
Yeah, Dad?
You forget something? I asked you a question!
I don't know.
Choline and methionine levels. See anything odd?
Too low?
You were supposed to check before school. What do you gotta say for yourself? Cow's gonna die because of you. Gonna kill it like you killed your mama.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones. And shut off that goddamn cartoon!
This dude's a piece of shit.
Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with this shit.
How many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that, Half the day I spent trying to turn that shit off. I spent.
Supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock.
Trying to turn that shit off.
That's our cartoon. Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
What the fuck?
Think this might be the place, V. It's a recent memory. Gotta be his hideout.
Got some cables. Got a clock. An hour to midnight. Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion.
Fuel. Must have been an auto shop or something here at some point.
Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
Fuck me. He treats the kidnapped boys like cattle. Machine controls an injection system for stimulants, hormones, something. Look, another one.
Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect. Don't see Randy anywhere.
The terminal controls the pens. Gotta be another deck somewhere for the mines and turrets. Signage on the farm model points to Petrochem.
And where are you up to, Mike?
Hey, the Illuminated Towers. Promoting the Us Cracks album that came out then. Colors changed every hour.
I think that might be it.
Not so sure, River. I think we ought to explore a bit more.
Okay. Let's go with your gut. That's gotta be all she wrote in this one, V.
Yeah, but I want to finish the thing. There we go. They wouldn't let me do anything.
Probably right. Okay.
Come here, you rascal. You'll hurt yourself. Tony'll take good care of you. Easy now.
Well then.
Okay, so where do we sit now exactly?
We know Harris still lives near an old school that's now underwater. You can see the NC skyline and the Us Cracks towers from the farm. It's a few miles out. Farm's located near a landfill. We know that too. Shipping code on the game Randy got from Harris traces out to the Badlands. Harris's IP places him outside Night City, within a radius of a dozen miles or so. Those towers promoting the Us Cracks album. Colors change regularly, once an hour. So we know the time.
11 at night.
Right. And that puts the farm east of the city. Southeast, actually. Stamp on the NCFD certificate was from the southern region. Farm model's a Petrochem design, so that eliminates any others. Which narrows it down to Edgewood Farm. That's gotta be our place.
So, we've got it.
Just hope we didn't fuck it up. Come on, we gotta go.
Gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks.
Not hard to do, but yeah, you're right. Thanks, V. For everything.
We'll find him, River.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V. And I wasn't there for him. Fuck! Hold on.
Hey! This stuff's got my senses boosted! Hear that, puto?
Grab something!
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
There's mines everywhere. Wow. Now where are we? Got the turrets. Nobody checked the dude's house. Oh yeah, they didn't know where this was. I forget. The joy of influence. 5 simple rules. Exude authority. Speak with conviction and absoluteness, and never ever lose confidence in yourself. Practice the rule of reciprocity. Make sure people always feel like they owe you something. Be available. Make yourself seem like a very busy person whose time is more valuable than theirs. Even a meeting is a sacrifice. Demand engagement. Remember, if a client is forced to give you enough attention, and backing out will be even harder. Make them like you. People like people who are similar to them. Never forget it. So that's basically what he did to get people. Cube. Manipulation, easier than you think. The most fundamental yet effective manipulation technique is what we call undermining. For the manipulator to get the target to do what he or she wants, the target must first accept the manipulator's opinion as true or valuable. This is easiest to achieve by making the target feel inferior through harsh criticism. The more accurate, the better. The target will begin to yearn for praise from the manipulator, becoming more open to cooperation. That is manipulation.
It's gotta be here. Have a look around.
The consciousness curse. Man dies the way he was born, soft, weak, and helpless. Death, the one certainty in this universe of chaos, can be both a tragic end and a release from suffering. It can come as an unexpected twist, or as a beautiful crowning counterpart to a life well lived, I guess. The curse we face as humanity, the only living beings in constant awareness of death, is our inordinate focus on the fact how much happier is the life of the gazelle that escapes the cheetah's clutches, thinking that it evaded death once and for all, than the poor soul living out his days knowing each step inches him closer to the void.
Got cables coming out of this wall. Should be a switch somewhere. Try disabling the defense system, then haul ass to the barn.
Hold on, I have messages. I can help you. Hello, I'm happy to see you signed up for my program. I'd like to hear more about you. What's your name? What's been bothering you? It really matter? I'm nobody. I'm a zero. Nobody cares about me, but thanks for pretending to anyway. Give me a chance. Whatever, I'm Sean. Been thinking about death a lot lately. How nothing really matters, and why even try. My folks don't want me to be an embarrassment, but I'm a piece of shit, so fuck me, right? I keep fucking up, and trying harder is just more miserable. Can't even get out of my bed most days, so yeah, I guess that's it. Let me help, Sean. I know how to solve every one of your problems. You're worth more than you think. Trust me, Tony. It's all real. Hello, you asked in the application if this is all for real. I can assure you, Ray Bongo, it absolutely is. Let's take the next step, and you'll see for yourself. Of course, before I can help you, it would be better if we got to know each other first. Don't you think? My name's Tony, and you? Fuck off, Tony. Don't worry. Hello, you have nothing to worry about. Everything you say stays between us. First, just tell me a little about yourself. Nothing to tell. My dad's dead. I live in a shithole with my mom. Bro insists. Oh, this is Randy. And I got an amazing girlfriend who's wasting her time on me. I have a cop uncle who still wants to make something out of me. Yeah, good luck. Not that we talk much these days anyways. What else? Oh, I'm poor and a fucking waste of air and space. At least my dad had respect. I got nothing. Can't even afford any chrome. Only thing I did get lately was my ass beat by Chooms. My mom wanted to flatline herself once, so I can't talk to her about anything, or I'll be the reason she slits her wrists. Hard to see how things get any worse, but even harder to see how they get better. My whole life's a fucking cosmic joke. The first step to improving your life is acknowledging where it has failed. Good news is that first step is already behind you. I've been in your shoes before. I know how you feel, and I know how to help. Let me in, open up, and everything will be fine in no time. You'll see. Fantastic news. Hello, I'm thrilled to hear you overcame your illness. That tells me just how strong you are inside. But it's always good to have the strength of others support you too. Your rehabilitation is the next step on the road to healing. You have already healed your soul, now let me take care of your body. Together, I know we can't fail. Brain Dance Kit. With this Brain Dance Kit, you are able to play all commercial brain dances formatted. Get a third-party purchase, setup, enjoy. Okay, that's just a Brain Dance user manual. What the hell? Tinkerbell. Chance to knock out a target using a strong attack. Understanding your teen. The teenage years are truly the most difficult period in a person's life. Not only is it a time of enormous hormonal changes to the brain, but also a time of searching for one's own identity. The teen starts to seek authority figures outside the family, most often among his or her peers, but also among celebrities, rocker boys, even fixers or mercenaries. To become an authority figure to teens, all you really need to do is have a unique style. Maybe throw in a few nice phrases, criticizing the system, and most importantly, convince the teenager that you and only you understand. I can help you with Mario. Fantastic. Okay, so this is all the same. Oops. Oh. Oh god, I forgot there's mines everywhere. Oh, maybe they're all off. Yeah, just turn. I think I just turned it off. Juice, top 10 dangers. Top 8 dangers. Juice, the animal's favorite drink. A miracle elixir, the dream come true of every scrawny, twig-limbed Skeletor that dreams of having boulders and chesticles. But is it safe? Apparently it poses particular problems for men. 8 problems to be exact. Here are the top 8 dangers of using juice. A temporary increase in sexual ability followed by a sharp decline. Men are also at risk of priapism, perpetual erection. Sounds shimra, but it could be painful. Gynecomastia, i.e. enlarged breast, often irreversible. Balding on the head, but increased but increase their growth in their chest, back, stomach, and legs. Okay. Changes in your skin, such as acne on the face and shoulders. Kidney problems caused by increased protein content in urine. Kidney scarring may be an indication of focal segmental glomerulosclerosis. Muscles may grow asymmetrically, often leading to muscle weave tearing. Prostate cancer, it'll hurt every time you take a piss. And finally, the winner, liver failure resulting in jaundice and pruritic rash, even fibrosis and cancer of the liver. Still interested? Not scared of the risks? Well then, good luck. And see you in the hospital. Yeah, pretty much.
Damn it. Locked up tight. Find another way.
Me and my legs got away, trust
River!
me.
Come here, quick!
Oh, there's just a ladder.
Oh, fuck.
What the hell?
Got a 1052 at a farm south of the city. Yes, send the fucking squad! Yeah, relaying coordinates now. No, several at least. Do it quick, damn it! Oh, and watch for automated defenses on this. They're substantial. Hurry, gotta shut it off.
We read that a long time ago.
Okay, all disconnected.
Check the others. Could still be alive.
Right.
Make It Go Boom. We're proud to present the second revised edition of Make It Go Boom, the only make your own explosive guide you'll ever need. The previous edition was a smash hit, however, just like in the previous edition, the authors and publishers bear no legal responsibility for any incorrect adherence to the production process in this book, or even any correct adherence that results in an unexpected premature explosion. You want to play with pyrotechnics? You take the risk.
Whoa, whoa, easy there, easy now. Hey, you're all right now. Been dead a few days already.
V, help me with Randy.
It's okay. Don't be scared. We're here to help.
Well,
You're a bit
only one's
dehydrated, but
dead, I
you'll be
guess.
fine.
V, help me with Randy.
We did it, River.
Yep, we sure did. But I'm not about to leave it like this. The horror that bastard inflicted. Can't let it go.
What do you want to do? Zero him?
Exactly. Squeeze the life out of him with my bare hands. Sick fuck has to die.
No, River. Want that fucker's blood on my hands, too.
Appreciate your dedication, V. But this is between me and Harris. Gonna take him out in my own way. Amidst all this confusion.
Sure you don't want to help? They'll catch you.
No, they won't. That is, I was a detective, remember? I know how to cover my tracks.
Just remember, say the word. I'm there. You can count on me.
Need a little time to myself now. But I'll remember.
Hey, we're ready for evac. Are you riding along or not?
Really, V. Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it. And holler if you change your mind. Or if you're just in the mood to holler.
Damn. That was a really, really good story. Well, I mean, it wasn't part of the main story, but story mission. Like, where it had some good story in it. What should we start going into? Consumables, don't really take them. Reduces component cost of crafting. That's actually pretty good. Oh, I need that one. Allows you to craft legendary items. Craft legendary, Ozob's nose. Brings new meaning to blowing one nose. It has a homing effect. It takes a legendary component, though. Yeah. So we are gonna end this one here, but let's see. I wanted to do Sweet Dreams. When the hell are they gonna call me? Play Stefan's BD. The only thing is, like, I can't figure out how to play the BD. But anyway, I'll figure it out next time. Might actually have to buy the one that
Over your years, ever seen anything like this?
he had.
8 years in the force. Nothing comes
Was anything in this?
beyond twisting.
Ah. Ooh. 7A 55 7A 55. But damn it, we can't get in this door. shit. Alright, but I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.